Dear Journal, the biggest thing I'm learning about healing is it's everything but easy. The difficult part about healing is not the physical work, not emotional work, and not the part where I have to slow down enough to heal with intention. I mean, as I walk through this season, I'm realizing healing isn't something that happens by accident. It doesn't happen just because time passes or because I'm staying busy. I thought if I focused on my body, everything else would, fall into place. If I did certain exercises, ate better, and stayed consistent, healing would just, happen. And yeah, I'm doing all the right things. I'm showing up to physical therapy. I'm taking care of my body. I'm being disciplined. But discipline alone, I'm finding, isn't intentional healing. At some point, I had to ask myself, am I actually healing with intention, or am I just checking boxes and hoping for the best? That question forced me to slow down yet again. Because when I really look at it, I notice how intentionally healing my body, it mirrors how I intentionally heal my trauma. With my body, I know what it's used to. I remember how strong it was. So I expected to quickly bounce back because that's what it's always did. Emotionally, I do the same thing. I know who I used to be before certain circumstances and experiences changed me, so I expect myself to just be over it, simply because time passed. But intentional healing taught me this: healing moves on its own timeline, not my expectations. I'm learning that pain isn't a sign that I'm failing, it's actually information. Physical pain doesn't mean my body betrayed me, and emotional triggers don't mean I'm weak or broken. It's all feedback, reminding me that intentional healing requires attention, not avoidance. It asks me to respond with care, not force, with patience, not self-judgment. For a long time, pushing through pain was my default. I mean, especially as an athlete, that mindset actually made sense. But now I see that intentional healing requires a different kind of strength. Overtraining actually delays my recovery, and overanalyzing delays my peace. Healing in this season isn't about overpowering discomfort. It's actually about listening to it. And part of that listening brought up grief. I wasn't just intentionally healing injuries, I was grieving the body I once had. I wasn't just unpacking trauma, I was grieving the version of myself who didn't have to carry it. Intentional healing made space for that grief instead of rushing past it. Because grief doesn't mean I'm stuck. It means I'm being honest about what was lost so I can move forward without pretending. Along the way, I had to intentionally redefine progress. Progress isn't dramatic anymore. It's subtle. It looks like my body showing up today. It looks like me regulating instead of reacting. It looks like me choosing not to abandon myself when healing feels slow or uncomfortable. As I continue healing these injuries, I finally understand why emotional healing felt so hard. It's frustrating, it's scary, and it's uncertain. You don't know how long it's going to take. You don't know what's on the other side or what that looks like. And you don't know if something will trigger that pain again. But I'm learning that intentional healing doesn't promise certainty. It promises presence. It's choosing to use the tools that I have, not perfectly, but consciously. That's why my healing just can't be passive. It has to be intentional. Every step, every pause, every choice to stay with myself instead of rushing past the work.